Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sibuke ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews, ama-recaps, bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe sesiwabukile lama shows we-TV. Uma ngabe uqala usijoyine namhlanje and i-content yethu uyayithanda kakhulu, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi ucindezela i-notification bell eduze kuka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Guys, there's also a join button for those who want to join as members, and we appreciate all our new members. There is also a thanks button for those who want to thank the channel Gemali, and thank you so much to everybody that watches adverts on this channel. We appreciate it a lot, you guys. Today we're going to do a fun review of Uyajola 99. Okay, it's like Uyajola 99. Sometimes yasilalela masenza lama reviews in our different channels because kunezinto ezithile abayishintshayo. Sometimes it feels like they hear what people are complaining about and change some things, but I don't know how, because I feel like some of the episodes were shot a while ago, or they go back and re-edit the episodes, but it did feel like they listened to something that the viewers were complaining about on the two episodes that we watched last night. On the first episode, Sinomufaladi Mtaung, okay? And she is complaining. It's a lady that is complaining about her boyfriend cheating. Okay, they did something with Uyajola 99 this week that they were not doing since the beginning of this season, which is going to get the lady's story, get the person's story, and get the background, get how they feel, and make them feel a little bit like they are supported. Like, we're not just here to get drama from your life and leave you like that, but we are here to support you. What is the problem? How do you feel about this guy? So Ujub actually did that. He still looked like he wasn't that interested like he used to be at earlier seasons of the show, because he used to show interest, he used to show empathy to the viewer that has written to the show. He still looked like he wasn't really that interested. He just wanted to get to the drama part, but at least they did have that sit down. So she says Guti, her boyfriend doesn't want her to come and visit, but he also doesn't come to visit recently, so she feels like something is going on, and athi usebenzisa all kinds of excuses ukuthi angavumi ukuthi she must come visit, so her boyfriend doesn't want her to come even when she's there, because she's been there uninvited. She went there, found ilokuzani face cloth that didn't belong to her, didn't belong to him, and he said that it was the first cloth that belonged to his cousin, the cousin that she doesn't know anything about. And she also found a pair of tights or leggings, which he also said belonged to his cousin, but the cousin that he was referring to is, plus size, and it was the tightest lender, so she was confused because how can this pair of tights belong to the cousin? But anyway, like I say, men cheat stupidly. He should have thought about that. If the size of the side chick, she's smaller, then she should have at least said the tights belong to the cousin that was slimmer. But he chose the cousin that is on the plus size, and the girlfriend was like, there is no way that these tights belong to that cousin. So that was the story basically. She looked like she would be heartbroken by him cheating, even though everything that she was giving as a background was giving an indication that this guy definitely is cheating. If a person, if you are in a relationship with somebody, they don't come and visit you, but they also don't want you to come and visit them, how are you going to be in a relationship with that person? How is the relationship supposed to work? In fact, they should have broken up already, because if you don't want us to see each other, what is the point of us being in a relationship? So then later on, obviously, Ujub comes back now to fetch the lady. he emphasized, like I say, you guys, I do believe that Uyajola does listen to some of these reviews that we do on my YouTube channels. Too, I wouldn't say specifically mine, but I know there's a lot of people that do ama reviews. Uyajola 99. Not only that, but also on Twitter. Every time there's an episode of Uyajola 99, people are tweeting about that episode, and if they have complaints, they are complaining about it on Twitter. So I do feel like they are trying to correct certain things in response to people complaining about isn't it like here when Ujub comes to fetch the lady now to go confront the guy, find the guy and confront the guy. He emphasizes before he meets the lady that, okay, we're going to go and fetch the lady. Remember, you guys, it's up to her if she wants to go confront this person or not. She can decide that she doesn't want to. I do feel like they have to state that just for the viewers to believe people that go on the show do have that choice. But I do believe as well that if as a person that has written to the show, if you choose not to go confront the person, that episode wouldn't make it to the season, because then what is the point? Uyajola 99, it's about the drama of you finding out that your partner is cheating and confronting them. So if you opt to not confront the partner, they wouldn't show that episode. So I can't say for sure that nobody has taken that option. Maybe some people have taken that option where they say, you know what, I'm not gonna go and confront the person. Maybe they have, but I do believe that if you do that story, your story wouldn't make it to the season. Also, maybe it is also on the clause in the contract, because we don't know what they sign, these people, when they opt to be in that show. Maybe it is their contract. Listen, we're gonna find out if your partner is cheating, but you have to when we ask you if you want to confront, you have to say yes for us to continue to help you to the end. So we don't know, but he made sure this time that he emphasizes that this lady does have a choice of whether she wants to go and confront her partner. Anyway, you guys, it's a beautiful lady, beautiful lady. I don't know why she had weave. Yabona lama weave lawa angathi ay natural hair kind of. Yes, I don't know why, guys. Listen, if uyempini hamba with natural hamba kanje. So they won't pull your hair at any time. She was looking beautiful, like she's going on a date or something, and I'm like, Aibo, did you forget where you're going? Did you forget? Did you forget? But it's a beautiful lady. Anyway, you guys, kulama shows now, you really see good. Sometimes when people are in relationships, it's really not about somebody being beautiful and somebody looking like they are intelligent, they know what they want, they know they will cheat. That's the thing about relationship. When whatever the reason is for them to cheat, it has nothing to do with how the other person is, honestly. So okay, so in the car, Uyajola 99, the lady is sitting there. They show her the camera, and they just showed her the photo of the guy with another woman. And she says, yeah, Lana, this is around the area where he stays. Do you know this woman? She says, no, she doesn't know. I think it's yeah, I think then they give her the option to want us to go and find them right now or not, and she's like, okay, no, let's go. They go to a place where at first I thought it was a function, like maybe it's a wedding, because it looked like there is a tent and all that, but then I realized later, oh no, it's like indawo yokuphuza and shisanyama kind of a thing, and all that. They're chilling there with the girl bayaphuza. They find the guy, very short guy. Very short guy. Sometimes I wonder why shows is like, now even you are cheating. As short as you are cheating. How does that happen? You see now, anybody cheats for any reason, basically, So this short guy, I'm told he's with the girlfriend. There was something similar in the two ladies, even though I thought that the lady that had listened to the show, that is just me being petty. Bebe but kunama similarities mawubuka okay, I understand why he was attracted to this one and then attracted to this one at the same time bacishe babe nako ukuthi ene bayafana. I get because lapha ikachisa nyama kuyadliwa, the meat went up and kwachitheka uphuthu ipapa that looked like uphuthu because it looks so dry. So kwachitha, imagine guys, you are sitting there shisa nyama, yazi ukuthi inyama yaseshisa nyama with papa imnandi kanjani abantu bazondisturb. Okay, uchitheka inyama. Hey, they call each other names, you know. I can't use those names here on YouTube. They call each other names, you know, the ladies, they call each other names, and the guy is just there like, what is happening, baby, baby. He really just looked like, first he was just confused about what the hell is happening, and then he realized, oh, it's a girlfriend, and then he's just going back and forth like this because he's trying to figure out, okay, who do I choose to go with so that the lamp below iphele. So the girl that they found him there with says they've been there for 6 months, whereas this one, I think it's like 4 to 5 years that they've been together. So I guess he's cheating on this one that wrote to the show really with this one, because this one it's only been 6 months. And obviously this was somebody's establishment. At some point they get kicked out of the place, so they go outside. I remember figure outside, the girls didn't waste no time. It's even though I don't understand why as girls we fight each other sometimes, but you know sometimes you're just angry at the person that the person is cheated with. It doesn't make sense, but it happens. So this one who was at Chisanyama with him says, you know what, you can easily solve this, saying to the boyfriend, we can easily solve this, just dump her and we continue with our life. This one also is that oh yes, so the other girl is saying, okay, you can just dump her so that we can continue in our life. And then the guy is like, listen, awuthule kancane, usho to the side. Thula kancane, I want to speak to, this one. This one is like, hey, ayangazi. So now you need permission, from the bees to talk to me. You must ask her for permission to talk to me. The guy doesn't know what to do anymore. At some point there was the hair pulling, and there was the hair in the emlonyeni this guy, and like I said, I don't understand about Uyajola with the weave, because the weave you can easily pull it off, but we saw the girl at the Shisanyama had natural hair, not so nice natural hair, as in it didn't look like it was washed, it didn't look like it was combed. Before the weave was put on, yeah guys, make sure that under the weave at least it's nitanyana. So it's okay, it's like that, back and forth, and then I think the guy, he just decided, you know what, I need to sort this out, because they're both there. So he decides that he's gonna go with this one who is in the car, because they were outside now getting in the car, Yagamoja Love, which is the one that wrote to the show. He says, because he was saying to the side, just let me talk to her, because when at least you knew that she existed, after I told you that I did have a girlfriend, so you knew that she existed, so just go so I can talk to her, So I guess with the girl, so it's okay, you know what, let me just go. And she was like, you know what, he will miss me, he will. But like finally, you can't be defeated and just go, you must, so that's you will miss me. So eventually he gets rid of her, and then they get in the car. But while he's in the car, I think the adrenaline then went away from the one who had written to the show, because when they are in the car, like the two of them, I think she's thinking now, you just did this to me, why am I even taking you home with me right now? Because at some point when they were still not in the car outside, she did say, just take the girl and go, but at the same time, she didn't want to. It's like she wanted to win him, but not really. So then when they're in the car, I think she's really thinking about it, because she started crying. It's like, how can you do, I never thought that you could do this to me. So she starts crying, and then eventually she's like, you know what, I need to think about this, maybe we will talk later, but right now we can't go together. So the guy has to get off the car. But guess I don't know if we followed the girl. Night. Did he follow the girl? But I remember him walking away from the car, and the girl was in the car. She was very disappointed. She was very hurt. And I mean, I guess if you really were in a relationship that you thought was serious, and then you find out the person was not that serious, really they really just didn't care, they were just playing games, you're going to be hurt. So I think when she got in the car, she really thought about it, that am I really taking this person home after what they just did? Absolutely not. And that's when she decided. So that's how they went their separate ways, and Uchup got in the car. And he really, guys, I do feel like, even though there was those, like, the fighting happened, and there were times when they were trying to hit the guy and all that, but I do feel like they did a little bit handle this particular episode different from what we've seen this season. And I think it's a good improvement, honestly. And because I did like that element of them taking care of that person that wrote to the show initially, when the show initially started, I like that element. It gives it, like, it makes them feel like they're not just after the drama in your life, but they also want to help you fix things in your relationship, even though we know that that's not really it, so I like that. So they did treat this episode a little bit different, and I like that. I would like to see Mojalaf going back to that. In fact, I would love to see them going back to doing a follow-up even after, to see, because they used to do that. They used to go back and see what happened after we left. Are you still together with this guy? What are your future plans? Just that short conversation. It would be nice if we get that back from the show. But yeah, that was the episode, the first episode for tonight. I'm gonna do another review. Okay, this one, it was nyova. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video before you wanna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Ntando. Kakhulu.